age-related memory decline, if you at least agree that it's worth considering. We have, of course, been relying on this dentate gyrus specificity and our ability to visualize this across species to address this question. I'll talk about that briefly in the closing few minutes. I'd like to emphasize that when I talk about therapeutic interventions, I'm talking about everything: behavioral, quote-unquote, nutraceuticals, and maybe even pharmaceuticals. So in terms of contributors, there are a lot of physiological processes that change. Our kidney function changes. We develop elevation in cholesterol, high blood pressure. Can we identify any of these age-related physiological changes that might be contributing to age-related memory decline? And we would, at the get-go, say that anything that that would be considered an etiologic process should differentially target the dentate gyrus and should track with the time course of aging, which begins at around 30 years of life and worsens monotonically across the lifespan. And as Gabrielle mentioned, we've recently used these criteria to sort of fish out blood glucose as a potential etiologic contributor of aging. This was just published in the Annals of Neurology, and we find that elevations in blood glucose target the dentate gyrus, again, exploiting our cross-species imaging capabilities by starting in humans, turning to monkeys, and ending up in mouse models. Now, as my endocrinology colleagues have taught me, we all develop age-related decline in our ability to handle glucose. And so this inability does begin at around the third decade of life and worsens monotonically. So we do think that age-related changes in glucose regulation do fulfill criteria as a potential etiology, one etiology. I'm sure there are many for age-related memory decline. And this leads directly into therapeutic interventions, and in this case I'm going to focus on behavioral intervention, and that is physical exercise. A number of years ago, we published a paper where we found that, again, using